Today I'm going to be playing as the nation of Fergana, a minor nation that can be released from Transoxiana, which is already a vassal of the super powerful Timurids. Now I could go on and say how playing a vassal of a vassal is super difficult, how breaking free from Transoxiana and the Timurids might be super hard, or how expanding in this region is going to be a major pain in the ass. But the reality is, we did play Kiva over here a couple of weeks or a month or two ago, a vassal of Transoxiana, which we released from the Timurids, and it was super fun and super easy. So why go into this campaign all negative when we could go in super positive and then be hurt even more when it all falls apart? So without further ado, let's jump in as Transoxiana or the Timurids and then as Fergana and blob out. Alright, here we are as the Timurids, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, we can't actually release ourselves from Transoxiana because they're already a vassal. Fergana, the nation that we want to play, is obviously located in the Fergana Valley. So yeah, it has cores on these three provinces right here. Now sure, we could have released ourselves from Mogulistan right here, which is already, you know, an independent nation, but one of the rules that doesn't come up too often is we gotta release ourselves from the nation in which we have the most cores on. So that's why right here, I'm not in Iron Man mode, ladies and gentlemen. What we're gonna do is we're gonna enter debug mode right here. We're going to integrate Transoxiana, just like that, as the Timurids. Then we're gonna release Fergana, just like that. Then we're gonna release Transoxiana again. They do gain slightly more provinces now, but it is what it is. And now we are gonna be Fergana and turn off debug mode just like that. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're playing as Fergana and we're a subject of the Timurids. We have a core on Chagatai right here. We start off as a nothing, but I will pick an Ikta. And yeah, like I just said in the intro, last time as Kiva, well, we were larger. Maybe that's where the fun came from. All right, hold up. All right, so a month has ticked by, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, we're gonna wait for Shahrukh to die right here. Let's go ahead and wait. I was gonna say waste a mission, but no. Oh, dude, it's the same ones. It's the same missions we had as Kiva. I think, like you guys explained in the comments, these should be the Chagatai missions that we have right here. And this is absolutely a massive mission stack right here. But yeah, let's go ahead and, well, not do this one because I don't need 4 cavalry, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna take it and delete them. I wish I could re-get manpower for this or something like that, but no, that's way too expensive for right at the start. I just wanted to waste that mission. Let's go ahead and do all of these. Starting lure 653, actually really good. And he's a Bjorjigan? Nice! Conqueror as well, I like that. Okay, no, lenient taxation. Let's improve with the Mamluks and Ajam. All right, I think Mamluks and Ajam would both support us. The Ottomans too. God damn that. This is gonna be, as long as nothing weird happens before my 5 years are up, we should be good. So let's hope none of the other vassals declare independence within 5 years. Because after that, if we declare, easy, bruh. Interestingly enough, I'm recording this video before. Oh, okay, Timur is declared. I'm recording this video before I recorded Transoxiana in A to Z, which is a video that's before this. So I wonder how that went. I know lots of you guys were suggesting True Era of Timur for that. I just don't have time for something like that, boys. And the one to make Samarkand the highest value trade node in the world because of the, you know, Silk Road and everything. I might try that, but depending on how long it takes, I might just call it early. Obviously, you guys already know what happened since it was like 5 days ago, but I don't know. I haven't recorded it. Well, Shahrukh just died, which might trigger the other vassals into declaring, and we're still like 3 years away. Good thing this war is taking a while, because I don't think they can walk over to Tsang. I think the Timurids also see what I see, and they can't go here. What happened last time as Kiva? I think the other guys declared on the Timurids, but I still had a truce, and then I also declared on the Timurids, right? I think that's what happened. At the center of Asia, right. Well, you gotta get a general to get a general, so... Oh, 4 siege? I hired this guy, by the way. This is what we just got. Hell yeah, bro. All right, truce with the Timurids is up. Let's go ahead and ally the other vassals. All right, I've allied all of the vassals, gotten the Mamluks and Ajam to support us. Ottomans would definitely support us as well, but they just got involved in this, and they're gonna be a while, so... You know what? I'm so powerful, ladies and gentlemen, that I don't even need the Ottoman support. So let's go ahead and declare independence on the Timurids realistically, I guess the Ottomans already support someone else. I support Khorasan and Fars. Realistically, it should happen like this, but it doesn't always happen like this. So one of these vassals might stay loyal to the Timurids. But I don't know, and I don't care. Oh, look, no one did. Yes. All right, obviously we could have waited for someone else to declare, but like that, I can't control the peace deal, so I'd rather do it like this. Stab guy. No stab guy. Break my life. We're not doing too bad with occupation, I gotta say, even though I forgot to set provinces of interest. But there's a permaclaim on the entirety of Khorasan because we just got a lot of war score. Nice. That's another siege guy who, let's see, another 4 siege guy. This guy's 23, this guy is 33. I like that a lot, I gotta say. I really do. Also got stabbed from an event, so let's take that. I don't think the Timurids have ever been more ganked than this. So there's independence, man. And then I'm honestly gonna take everything I can right here for myself, which is that. That's for myself. Now, realistically, I don't want to feed the other guys too much, since we're gonna fight them, of course, but we do want to make the Timurids disappear as fast as possible. Now, I can't transfer occupation of any of this. It's gone to Transoxiana. So what I think I'm gonna do is grant some stuff up here to, like, Fars or something like that, or we can do something like this. Yeah, sure. Okay, there's the peace deal with the Timurids done. I don't care who breaks the alliance with me here or anything like that. We're actually in a really good position. We can fight other vassals if they, you know, if they end up being weak. We can push into India, maybe push into the hordes up here. I gotta say, I think we're in a good position, boys. There we go. Let's core these provinces up. Let's rival whoever rivals me, I guess, and let's pick up some more guys right here because, yeah, well, we're gonna need them, and we're not exactly that poor, are we? I like that start a lot, man. So far, so good. Everything's going like I said it would in the intro. All right, this is who I've stayed allied to. I think I'll keep it like this for now. Sirhind beat Delhi, but they got messed up so quick that they couldn't even form Delhi, and now they might even disappear. Oh, you don't ever see Multan expand, so shout out Multan. Okay, Ajam just ditched me, but no big deal, honestly. I'm actually gonna dev the Renaissance now. I hope we have feudalism, actually. Yes, we do. Pretty close to not having it, man. This one province, if we released ourselves from Chagatai, we wouldn't have it, and in fact, it hasn't even spread all the way down, but no big deal. This is a grassland province, so it shouldn't be too bad. This is something I like about this little tiny valley right here. 3 good for deving provinces in the middle of all of this extremely expensive terrain. But yeah, let's just bump it up like this, and then we'll expand infrastructure and keep going. Uzbeks guaranteed me this. Doesn't change anything for me, honestly. Tier 2 gov reform time. We're gonna go strengthen noble privileges, boys. Come on, what is this? Tricky alliance situation right now, so I'm kind of struggling to figure out. Oh, Ajahn wants to re-ally me. I think I will do that. I'm struggling to figure out who to fight, but maybe this will fix things. Oh shoot, Sistan I don't have a truce with, and Ajahn won't help them. Well, that's someone to fight. Okay, done with Sistan. That was pretty easy. Call in Khorasan as well. They did a little sieging in Baluchistan, whatever. There's 3 provinces, albeit poor, but hey man, dev is dev. We should be at about 80 right now, so actually 100. Not looking bad at all with all that deving that we did. So truce with the Timurids, boys. You know, as I just realized we never took a look at Fergana national ideas, which are just national ideas. Wait, I think this is like the most generic set, right? So 10% stab discount, 10% advisor discount, plus 10% tax. I think it's all 10%, obviously, except discipline, plus 2.5% discipline, plus 5% tax, along with the other plus 10% tax. You can see how balanced this is and how much they've been redone since 2013. Minus 10% merc maintenance, plus 5% global trade power, plus 5% national manpower, plus 5% trade steering, plus 5% production efficiency. Listen, they're all good. It's just that the amount that they give us sucks. Aside from plus the 15% tax, I guess is nice when you combine two. So we have the most generic set of national ideas. But that's why we have one of the best mission trees in the game. At least we can form a bunch of guys over here. Has anyone played Fergana? I've been looking forward to playing these guys for a while because, you know, I've watched videos about this whole stuff right here, and I like this whole region. Is just generally cool to me. But yeah, just Just national ideas, man. It's definitely one of the idea sets of all time. Oh shoot, Punjab popped out. God damn it, I don't have a claim. Okay, got it up to 229. Let's see if it's quick enough. Ah, frick my life. They're even gonna no CB them, look. Frick ass Afghanistan. Okay, they've allied Kangra. Maybe that'll make them change their mind, but I think if you get that pop-up, it's like impossible for them to change their mind. They did not, in fact, change their mind. Oh, and they walked right into Margala, dude, which basically blocks me off from entering. Hell yeah. Oh, I actually forgot about Admin 5. I think I'm gonna go with Diplo here, boys, because we really need to figure out a way to fight these big guys, and Diplo... But actually, what's the point? Like, who could I ally here that would help me? I really don't know. I only got the Mamluks and Fars now? How did I lose a Jam in Khorasan now? Whatever. Yeah, sure. Well, I wanted to thank Afghanistan for sieging down the Punjabi capital and letting me have everything else. They will, in fact, accept this peace deal. Quite a lot of aggressive expansion, but we're not really gonna fight anyone else that's Hindu, right? Yeah, they are Hindu, yep. I'm out of here, bro. Taking a look at the score, we're now at 148 DAB, and the truce with Timurids is actually 4 years away from expiring. I might chill for 4 years here. All right, so truce with Timurids is up, and Mamluks would help, actually. Huh. They're allied to Mahra, which is annoying because it's far away from me. Then Mushasha, which is annoying because they got that level 3 fort, and Mazandran, which also has a level 3 fort. And the Mamluks, we do outnumber them by quite a lot. You know what? I'm gonna say, why not? Hell yeah. Okay, boys, I'm actually liking this quite a lot so far, man. Even though we got tricky situations, we're managing to find ways to work around them. Yeah, let's keep going. Now, the best thing that could happen for me right here while fighting the Timurids, obviously, is to, you know, us to be able to take as much as we can right here. Maybe something like, well, actually, let's see how much we can take. We can almost full annex them. I think I'm probably going to do something like this. Well, that is a center of trade down there. So maybe something like this. But then again, we're not that much in Hormuz, so maybe something like this. And then they stay alive as an OPM. And we hope that Fars goes for them. Yeah. You know, these are already some of the ugliest borders we've had ever. Top 20 for sure. Could this potentially be the ugliest border campaign? No, I don't think so. There are definitely some that we can't surpass. Even if we tried. Oh, this was not a good time to call the Mamluks in? Or was it? Wait, Ottoman, yeah, Ottomans declaring on Karaman, but not on them directly, and then they get dragged in. See, they're not too involved over here. In fact, they're down here beating up some pretenders or something, but... We gotta be fast here is the thing. I gotta say, what's saving my ass right now is this 4 siege guy. In fact, I think I still have both of them. Yeah, I still have both of them. We got Herat pretty quickly. We pieced out Mahra thanks to some Mamluk allies, subjects. Just knocked out Mazandran, even though they had a level 3 fort. Do I go for Mushasha here, or do I go back and beat these guys up? I think I'm actually going to beat their ass, then I'm going to go for Mushasha. Mamluks are absolutely getting rolled. I am having no help from them. Yeah, these guys. Shout out to those guys, man. Yeah, the Mamluks got pieced out, dog. Come on, bro. Okay, Mushasha's out because someone else hit them, and that's our war with the Timurids. Man, if only... It's 11% war score. What do I have? What's my exact demand right here? It's like I can almost full annex them. How is it possible for me to get some more of that? It's absolutism, isn't it? Or it's like finishing Diplo or whatnot for unjustified demands. Yeah, I can almost full annex them, dude. Let's see if I clear it. This sometimes resets. No, it didn't. It didn't. Not this time. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Actually, that's the most valuable one. But Baluchistan won't deck, so I'm gonna do that. Or maybe a Jam will be more tempted to deck. Who cares at this point? But that's a beefy war right there for me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's core all of that up. Another mission. Strengthen the Bashkoks right there. I always love strengthening all my Bashkoks. You guys already know this, of course, if you're longtime viewers of the channel. Yeah, we're looking pretty good now, boys. 208 devs. Still, actually, not close at all to some of these European guys, the way they're growing, man. But... I think we're in a pretty good position. Now, this obviously wasn't one of the more difficult wars we could do, but Baluchistan is definitely on the menu right now. Khorasan is not. I really, really want to fight Transoxiana and Baluchistan, but it's just, now with this help that we got from the Mamluks, I don't think I can deck on anyone. And Delhi warned me to. I don't really care about that. It doesn't matter for my expansion, so I don't know. We need a big ally. But who? 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 We're actually making pretty good money here, boys, for some reason. Or I just haven't been spending it. Not that we're making good money, I haven't been spending it. But, yeah, I really gotta scale up more than these guys to fight them. I don't think I'm gonna rely on allies, even though we went with Diploman. Nope, no allies to be gotten. Oh, frick, I think I accidentally, yeah, I declared on frickin' Baluchistan. Is this worth saves coming for? Probably not. I can't be bothered. I'm too lazy to wait for the game to restart. So let's just fight Baluchistan. I'm gonna call in Malwa. Okay, Ajam is fairly powerful. And then Malwa, I guess, can deal with Gujarat. They're about the same strength. And then we'll turn on Baluchistan. Sure. You know what? Sure. Frick it. Let me just see tech. Ah, yeah. Easy. Easy. I probably should have done this on purpose. Second 4 siege guy is also kinda nutty. I'm not gonna lie. There's a Ajam out. Damn. I'll pick up a mill one here. By the way, just knocked out Gujarat. I'm gonna go defensive here. I don't know why. I guess mountains. Let's go with centralized monarchical bureaucracy for tier 3. You know, I'm honestly having a lot of fun. It's kind of weird, you know, because you look at nations and what's unique about them, and that's how you decide to play them, or at least that's what I do, you know. You look for government reforms and missions and national ideas, and national ideas are probably the #1 thing for a lot of people. But with no national ideas, and without even me utilizing this absolutely OP mission tree, I gotta say, this is a great game. And that's Baluchistan done. This actual fort, this last one actually took longer than the other ones, but we're good with coalitions. Yeah, so that's Baluchistan full annexed. Still pretty border gory, especially because we gotta walk from this province all the way around to like here, but it's no big deal. Let's just score these provinces up, take an idea, and now we're looking 262 dev. Okay, the Timurids still haven't been annexed, which I really did expect someone else to hit them, but no. Uzbek right here, what's going on? Uzbek conquest of Oirat. That's not looking good for me fighting them because they're obviously going to be stronger. Yeah, not looking good up north so far, but it is what it is. Okay, let's wait and see what else we can do. Maybe this small Sind right here. Ooh, this is a way to fight Afghanistan without fighting Transoxiana. Make them end the alliance or something, and then I'm the only one that surrounds them. Okay, I just spawned Sikh, me and Delhi. Also, we can't forget that this starting 653 guy is actually helping out quite a lot, and the air is not bad either. Now, I'm looking at this here, boys. The Mamluks are actually doing alright right now, and they're willing to help with Transoxiana. Do we do this? So, Multan and Sirhind are easy to piece out. I guess the Mamluks can deal with Hormuz, and then we all go in on Transoxiana. Aggressive expansion, not that bad. And I have been wanting to fight them for quite a while. You know what? Why not? Let me build up this army a little bit, and we'll be declaring. I actually haven't even taken burger loans in a while right here, so let's do indebted. I have been building stuff slowly, as you guys have been noticing, maybe. But yeah, let's put up some cannons as well here. Why not? Why not? And then we'll use the rest on some production buildings. We do got very nice trade goods in Persia and Khorasan, as you will know. Okay, let's check again. Yep, the same guys are willing to come in again. Okay, I'm actually going to declare for Tashkent, for example. Yeah, for that. Let's drag in the Mamluks and Malwa, and let's go. Probably the biggest war so far. Or not really, except the independence one, but it feels big to me. That's what, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. And you know what, bro? Let's get some W's in the comments for 4 Siege Guy and his previous 4 Siege Guy, 4 Siege Guy. So let's get W 4 Siege Guy and 4 Siege Guy in the comments right now. Let's put some respect on these guys' name, man. His name is 4 Siege Guy. Ooh. See, they're idiots. They keep walking in. Afghanistan walked in thinking they could beat me. Is this mountains? Yeah, that's why they walked in. And they didn't, so I got even more siege progress. Transoxiana did the same thing. I beat them as well, and I got Kabul just because of that. Man, 4 Siege Guy actually cracked. It's because he's got 3 shock and 4 fire as well. Damn. Let's do this. Also, where are the Mamluks? Sure. You know what? Sure. You've been of great help. I can't be winning level 3 forts that fast. It's... What if I had a... Get this. A 5 Siege Guy. Crazy, I know. He died. He died. The last thing he ever did was he sieged down Samarkand, but he died. If you haven't put in W4 Siege Guy and 4 Siege Guy in the comments so far, you gotta do it now. I think we got all the generals from missions. Damn. Let's get a general from not mission. Well, I was expecting at least one, but damn, okay, fine. What about my ruler and heir? Have they been taught the art of sieging? Let's see. New? Whatever, I'll keep this guy. The Mamluks are getting their ass beat by Transluxiana. Damn it, man. It's just not the same without them. Now I actually need cannons. Okay, they'll accept that I just got province war score costs, so I think I'm gonna do this right here. How's that looking? It's actually not looking bad. It's actually not looking bad. I am gonna do that. Okay, that has made our borders slightly nicer. Ooh, we can finally upgrade to a kingdom rank, and let's score all these up, which puts us at 353 dev. March 1487. Wow, actually a lot quicker than I thought, boys. Nice. So now, since aggressive expansion is so high, we're probably gonna chill for a bit and work on the economy. Timurids, they're just an OPM. We can pretty much annex them whenever we want. And then, yeah, we'll work on getting Afghanistan. Khorasan, no. Khorasan is still a no, but yeah, I guess Afghanistan, like Sindh, maybe Multan, something like that. Fars? What about Fars? No Fars either. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually satisfied. Not gonna lie. I'm actually satisfied, but it is pretty late. And it's only gonna take me about an hour to wrap this up, hour and a half in real life, so I'll do that in the morning. See you tomorrow. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's my favorite team doing? That's a whitest black man ever reference, by the way, if you guys don't get it. But yeah, it is a new day for me, man. We're looking pretty good on the GP list right here. AE pretty high, so let's chill a little bit, and then I guess we'll try and get into it with like Khorasan, Afghanistan, Transoxiana, Timurids. You know, I actually just took a look at the previous video we did over here with Kiva, man, and I'm realizing we also wiped out Transoxiana. So do we want to do that now as well, since they really should be our overlord? Yeah, let's do Transoxiana and the Timurids, why not? Okay, but truce with the Timurids is up, so let's go ahead and wipe them out. Ah, no one is willing to help. Okay, it's gonna be a bit longer, but whatever. And that's it. There's the Timurids done. Okay, we've officially full annexed one overlord. And now what I think I'm going to do is declare a phony war on Multan here, just to reset my truce with Transoxiana, but no. Now they're allied to Delhi. Who else is there? Hormuz, Multan, Sirhin. What about Hormuz? Now, all of these seem too annoying. So there's a Diplo vassalization on Yaz and on Sindh. Perfect. I've been working on them, so there's, you know, half of their dev, which really isn't all that bad, you know, like 10-ish or something like that. Anyone else we can do? Nagaur. These guys. How many provinces do they have? 2. I mean, sure. Yeah. Good thing is, Transoxiana is full annexable in one war, so, looking good on that front, too. Didn't reset my truce with them. It's gonna be up in like 5 years, so we'll get to it then. I was thinking about fighting someone else, but let's just put some buildings down. Pick out some new loans, and I'm building up the army. So yeah, there's another mission. Not bad. It is meant for hordes with these bonuses, but we're obviously not a horde. You can't release yourself as a horde. So yeah, that's a wrap on defensive, and there's the Diplomatic Defense Act. Not very defensive, but pretty diplomatic. Ooh. Yeah. Here, for a government reform time, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the church one. Yeah, that one. See, what does this keep happening? Why does my green screen keep cutting off, like, right here, man? It's like when I do something like this, so you can see my background, I need to flip my head around for that. There we go. I think it won't show up anymore. I don't actually use a green screen, by the way. There's no green behind me. It's just my curtain and my wall. I use software. That's right, folks. Gone are the days of having to spend money for an expensive piece of canvas. You can just do it with a little free program. Which one is it? I'm not telling because well, they haven't paid me to tell you. Just kidding. It's NVIDIA broadcast. Well, folks, truce with Transoxiana is up, and there is a pretty good chance that this could be our final war, but look at this, man. They're guaranteed by huge Uzbek over here. Allied to Afghanistan, Hormuz, Multan, and Sirhind, but luckily 2 of my boys will help out. So, I'm gonna go ahead and declare on Transoxiana for Kiva, man. I'll drag in these boys, and yeah, very good chance that this is our final war, so let's go all out. Boom, there it is. There's the declaration. Okay, with this army right here, I'm going to focus on piecing out Multan and Sirhind. I got my vassals too. Yeah, Malwa and Fars should help out. let's see how this goes. All right, colonialism just spawned. Peace start Multan and Sirhind, obviously white pieces. There's a white piece on Afghanistan as well. My boys are taking care of Hormuz, so it's time for me to rush Kimgitura. Okay, I admit it. This war was way easier than I thought it'd be. Look, my boys have even full siege Transjoxiana, man. So yeah, let's do a little full annexing on them, just like that, and that might be our final war done. Now that does put us at 350 dev. Oh, actually, man, we have less. Oh, that's not me. That's Delhi. 467. Hell yeah. But it's still less than I thought we'd have. We're probably gonna have to get lucky with oh, I can see all of this. Okay, with Portugal or England here, because they're not on the list. Let's see who actually spawned it. Portugal spawned it. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna start coring these provinces, and then I think we should start developing it in Kujan right here, which is next to our capital of Kokand. So let's activate encourage dev right there. Let's bump it up to you know, 15 as always. There we go. Colonialism already spreading, expand infrastructure, and I actually do have quite a decent amount of points, but I will need to wait for more. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Do I want to concern myself with things like this when we're wrapping things up? No. Do I want to concern myself with things like this while we're wrapping things up? No. Hey, that doesn't stack. Oh, it does stack. All right, never mind. There's no one that can declare on me, man. It's not like I border the Ottomans or something. I know, I'm not a very good ally. I know. And there we go. We've pushed colonialism in Kujand right here, right next to our capital. So it should spread very quickly to Kokand, and we can activate the advancement as well. That speeds it up a little bit as well. Looking good. I don't think we'll be able to embrace it right away since I do have quite a lot of my stuff stated, but we'll see. Meanwhile, I just noticed Portugal has popped up on here, and when we embrace it, we'll be above them, which means we'll be good. But yeah, just a quick mention. One of our goals of annexing our former overlords of the Timurids and Transoxiana. That was a... there it is. Yeah, one of our goals is fulfilled of annexing the Transoxiana and the Timurids. Now we just gotta do the colonialism bit and we'll be good. Just paid off all my burger loans, so we're ready to take brand new loans once we get it spread. And damn, man, we didn't even have to wait that long. That was a very quick spread. There's indebted to the merchant guilds, there's brand new loans, and there's colonialism embraced. And now that a month has ticked over, ladies and gentlemen, let's open up the list and look at that, baby. With just 499 dev, you know what, let's with just 500 dev, we found ourselves number 2 on the great powers list with colonialism embraced, with someone with colonialism below us, and after annexing those two guys, well, ladies and gentlemen, this campaign is done. But yeah, man, Fergana, a nation that I've been looking forward to playing for quite a long time, because like I said at the start of the video, I am interested in, you know, like the history and culture of this little area right here of the world. I think it's super fascinating. So yeah, they got a very nice map color as well. Awesome mission tree right here, the Chagatai mission, as I think, but no national ideas pretty much. But nevertheless, man, it was super fun. You know, there are way more unique nations like than this. There are like you know, or for me, have been boring as frick. At least that's how my playthroughs went. But even a generic one like this, man, even if they didn't have missions, which we really didn't do that much, this would have been a super fun playthrough. So I do actually recommend Fergana. Am I the only one that's played them in the history of EU4? Probably not, but there's gotta be twos of us, isn't there? But yeah, overall a super fun campaign, man. I really don't think I have too much to say aside from that. You saw me play, you know, you saw what I did with the ideas and the missions and the gov reforms and stuff like that and the wars. So let's not yap on for too long, man, and let's get to spinning the wheel, you know what I'm saying? But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm very happy to say that this campaign as Fergana in Releasables has been a success, and that has been Fergana in Releasables. Now let's spin the wheel and see which nation we're gonna play next time. All right, boys, Wheel of Pain, you know the drill, man. I'm actually looking forward to going back to Europe after not being there for quite a while, but we don't really have that many nations left in Europe. What we do have is Kabu. Where is Kabu? I know about these guys. Now, what the hell? Yeah, I remember. I just opened up my Releasables playlist. We have played Kabu, dude. I guess I never removed them, but yeah, I have played Kabu already. Check it out if you haven't, but in that case, let's spin again. So, okay, still looking forward to playing someone in Europe. 38 countries left to go. And next time, we're gonna be going back to China as the nation of Ming. Didn't we play Ning too? Now I don't remember anything. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what I should do as Ning next time to break free from Ming and make them not exist and become a great power. You know the drill by now. But that's it for me for now. See you next time.